When I was starting out writing Java code, I knew that keeping track of my projects was important, and GitHub is a great way to do so. After uploading my projects, I would try to re-download them into Eclipse and run them, but I ran into many issues. So in this video, I'm going to teach you how I do this without any errors, and I'll teach you what I did wrong, so hopefully you can also learn from my mistakes. So first, when you open up Eclipse, carefully choose the directory for where you want to save your projects. So here is where I'm going to be saving my projects. So I'll click Launch. And we're going to make a simple project here. So we'll do File, New, Java Project. And we're going to name it Example Project. Yes, everything here is good. We're going to click Next and just finish. So now in this project, we're going to make a package. So I'm going to right click here, do New, and then Package. I'm going to name it Example Package. So now that we have our package, we are going to make a new class in this package. And we're going to name it Class 1. And we're going to include the public static void main, because in order to run this file, we're going to need the main method here. So click this. And it's just easier because it already does it for you. We're going to do a very simple project here. I'm just going to do sys out control space and then enter. And this control space is just for content assist. So if you do sys out and then control space and then enter, it's going to give you this. So in here, I'm just going to type this works. So our goal is to show that we can make a working project here, upload it to GitHub, and then download it from GitHub and have it work again. So with this completed, with the right package name and everything, we're just going to Control S to save it. And also, if you want to include like a README file, I'll show you how to do that. So we're going to go to the directory where we had when we opened Eclipse. So we agreed that we wanted it to be in this directory here. So here is our project. Example project was saved here. So, and then this is the SRC. So SRC, and then the example package. And then this is where our class was saved. So if you want to include a README, I would do it here. I can just like right click here, do new, and then text document, and then README. And then you can put whatever you want in there, and this can help people, like when you upload the project on GitHub, they can kind of see what they're getting into, or what, any information you want to put about the project can go here. So now that we have our project, let's first make sure that it works. So if we click run, it's just going to say this works. So now that we know that this works, we're going to upload it to GitHub, and I'm going to show you how. So if I open Google, and this is my account, and basically I have these 3 repositories here. And if you want to make a new one, all you have to do is click repositories, and you can click new here. But I'm not going to do that. We're just going to work within our Java programs repository. So I'm going to click here. And we can see that I already have these projects within here. I'm going to basically import this project that we just made, the example project. And basically the way you do that is you just click add file, upload files, and then you're going to drag this here. So now that we did this, it shows that all the files have been uploaded here, and we're just going to click commit changes, and it should show up right here. Click example project, and if you had written anything in the README text, it would show up here, and it always does that. It always scans for a README text or a README file, and it shows it right here. But so our project is here, and here is the example package that it's in, and then here's the Java file itself. So now that we have this project in GitHub, we're going to download this project as if we've never downloaded it before. So to do that, let's go back to Eclipse, move this over here, close this, and we're going to do something called a smart import. So I'm just going to do File, Import, and we're going to do Git, and I'm going to do projects from Git with smart import. So this is the way I was taught. We're just going to click next, and we're going to do clone URI. But first, in GitHub, we have to make sure we copy the URL of the repository. So the name of the repository, we're just going to delete this part. It would be the name of the GitHub account, and then my repository is called Java Programs, so it would just be this. And also, if you click on Java Programs, it would also give you this URL. So click this, and we're going to do clone URI next, and we're going to paste what we had here in here, and then we're going to click next. We're going to click next again, and this is where this repository is going to be saved on your computer. So we're going to click next, and we're going to click finish. And once we do that, you'll see that it's been added right here. So here are all of the projects in the repository. So typically, when you're doing this, every single thing in this repository is going to be in this file. So because we only want the example project, and actually this is the right one here. So we're going to click here, and we're going to go into our package, and then we're going to open this class1.java. So we'll close this and open the one from what's on GitHub. Click class1.java, and now we're going to press this run button, and you will click proceed, and you will see that it says this works. So this was how to upload the project to GitHub and then download it. So say you're on a different computer, or you're sending it to a friend or something, or a coworker. This is how you would do it. You do the smart import, you copy the URL of the repository, and then you would import it, and then it would show up right here, but it is also in that directory on your computer that you specified. So the issue for me when I was doing this out for the first time was when I downloaded my own projects to try to run them, it would say that the main method could not be found, even though there was clearly a main method. So it's looking for this thing when you run the project. So like if I were to right click the project file and click run as, I would click this one Java application, and it would show this. And basically it would say that the main method cannot be found, even though there was clearly a main method. And the reason was that when I created these projects, I copy and pasted the .java file out of the workspace directory into a file on my desktop, and then I uploaded that desktop file to GitHub. So what I did was basically, if I go back to my directory where I have it saved, when I was a beginner, I went into here and I basically dragged this file onto the desktop. And the issue with that is that when I did that, I did not include the package or the SRC file and the proper file structure that Eclipse's smart import needs in order to recognize and compile the .java files. So when I downloaded when I uploaded it to GitHub and then downloaded it again, it gave me this error, and I tried many things, from manually compiling the .java files to creating my own SRC file in Eclipse and putting the .java file in there, and restarting Eclipse, restarting my computer, and it was just taking forever. So my solution, which I'll do from now on with any projects I make, is to make sure only to upload from, just upload this entire file from the workspace. Just drag it from your workspace into GitHub when you do the upload files in your repository. So thank you guys very much. Hopefully you were able to learn a thing or two, and hopefully this can save you some time in the future when you're trying to upload or download to GitHub or from GitHub. So thanks, and have a great day.